So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's health seminar. As usual, every Sunday we meet and we talk about health, how you can live a longer, healthier life, because we believe that health is your greatest wealth. And you may make all the money, but if you don't have health, then you're in trouble. So we like looking at it wholesomely. We say that you can make money as well as have your health intact. And today we have a special guest who is going to talk to us. She's a lady who has been in the medical profession for a while, and she will tell you a little bit about her story. And she's going to talk to us about weight management, how to manage your weight so that you're not too overweight or underweight, and how to live a healthier life. And this is none other than Joyce Gichuru. So without further ado, I'm going to welcome Joyce to take it away. Joyce.
Okay, thank you very much, Fred. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay. My problem has come again. Just a moment.
Okay.
To go back. Sorry. So yeah, that's okay. Let me leave it there. I think the slideshow is not working for me.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Joyce Gichuru. I'm very, very excited to be the one speaking to you this evening. It's been a while. Nimepotea kidogo, but I believe I'm back. As Fred said, I've been in the medical, though not medical, in veterinary field. I'm a veterinary technician by training. I am trained in animal health, and I specialized in meat inspection and slaughterhouse management. So I've worked in the meat industry for all my working years. I've been working for the Director of Veterinary Services, that is the Ministry of Agriculture. I came across these products, and in particular this particular session that we're going to do, weight loss, when I was looking for something to do. I come from a very humble background, and I was looking for a part-time business to do. I was already in one where I had kept a butchery, and you know how when you start a business and you leave people to manage for you, what they do to you. They do everything left, right, and center. They pay themselves, you still pay them, and you're left with nothing. That was my situation when I was introduced to this opportunity. And when I was told that I'll be working with people who will not steal from me, that's what I understood, that the people I'll be working with will not be able to steal from me. That is what made me say yes. And then, of course, when I said yes and I registered, because I did registered immediately, even before attending a session, I borrowed the money to join, and I joined immediately, and I was introduced to the weight loss products. And from that time, I've never looked back. I'm always on a product. I always do a budget for my products every day. As I mentioned, I come from a very humble background, so I needed to make the money. And I did, besides the business, the butchery business, I had never done another business. That was my only, actually it's the only business I've ever done. And it wasn't going very badly. I had to take care of my family. I had to get, to settle my mother, I had to settle my brothers and sisters. So I really needed some additional income. So when I joined and I was introduced to the products, I was already overweight. I was actually weighing 104 kilos when I joined, and I had high cholesterol, and I had chronic fatigue. I had acne on my face. I had a very bad face. But the worst actually was the fatigue. I would enter into a matatu, I give money to the conductor, and before he gives me the change, I'm already asleep. He will wake me and say, Mama, chukua change yako, because I was already gone. And in the salon, the ladies would organize somebody to stand on my left, the other one on my right, so that I don't fall over with the steamers and the dryers. And that's a true story. And so when I was introduced to the products, both the business and the products, of course, I decided I want to do the business because I needed the money. But then I realized I needed the products more. So I started on the products immediately. And first of all, I did what we call a detox program, which maybe we have heard about or can be discussed some other time. And I learned that when you do a detox program, it helps you to clear excess waste in your system. And sometimes you are carrying weight, but you don't know that you have about 2 to 3 kilos of waste that you're carrying. So it's very, very important to do some detox once a year. But if you're working in polluted areas, you can do it twice a year. So I started with a detox, which actually helped me to clear about 3 kilos. And then my skin started to glow. I started getting back my energy. Then I went straight into our system, which is called a weight loss program, which is called the GR2 weight loss control program. And before even about 3 months, my cholesterol came down because the doctor allowed me. I asked the doctor to allow me to use these products that I have discovered. And he allowed me to use, he gave me 3 months. And when I went back for tests in 3 months, he confirmed that my cholesterol level was coming down. I was doing well, and I started losing weight. And in about 4 to 6 months, I had lost 19 kilos. I felt very energetic. My skin cleared, my fatigue left, and I was really left a new person. So from then on, I was convinced that these are good products, and I'm very, very passionate about weight loss. When I talk to people about weight loss, I really talk. And I try to do it as best as I can, the way it is written, but it actually works. The only problem is that when we lose weight, sometimes we don't manage. So it should always be weight loss and weight management. Because when you lose weight, that program that you have used, you have to find a way to change your eating habits so that you're able to control that weight, the weight doesn't come back. So that is what I've been doing over the years. I've got a very stubborn weight, which actually I think is because of age. And I'm always checking on how to eat. But from learning, after I learned how to eat, now I'm able to control my eating. I'm able to shop properly, to buy the right things that I need to eat. Okay, so I will not say much more about myself. Let us just go straight to the session. If you have a weight problem, or you know somebody with a weight problem, you have the questions and we have the answers. That one is guaranteed. You have the questions. How do I lose weight? When do I start to lose weight? What do I do? And we have the questions. And some of the things that we'd like to point out is that you need to focus on what you can control. You can control what you eat. You can control how much exercise you do. You can plan, but you cannot control your genetics. You cannot control how you are born. You cannot control the shape of your body. So we are told, focus on what you can control and forget on what you cannot control. Okay. We also say you ditch the scale, meaning you stop weighing yourself, although it's important to weigh yourself so that you know where you stand. Before you start the weight loss program, I'll go into it, you need to know where you stand. So when you start the weighting program, it must be in your mind. This is something that you must decide. It is not the program that will lose the weight for you. It is you who will lose the weight. So it is for you to decide, I want to lose weight. So if you want to lose weight, where do you start? You need to understand that. And then you focus on the results, focus on your goals. And goals, you make simple goals. Don't say you want to lose 50 kilos in a month. You must do small goals. And we know goals are small steps that gets us to our dreams. So you must envision your success with a weight loss vision board. Try to put up pictures of what you'd like to be. You can put your own picture there, how you look like. I have mine somewhere. I was not able to retrieve it. Envision your success. You put your pictures there, you are before, and then as you go, you put what you'd like to be. You put as many pictures as you can. Look for pictures in magazines and put it there. This one, and hang it where you can see it every day. This one will help you to encourage you to continue doing the right thing on a daily basis. Okay. What are the benefits of losing weight? Number one, it keeps away lifestyle diseases or avoid the risk of getting there. For example, myself, I had high cholesterol, and after high cholesterol, the next thing would have been high blood pressure. That one goes together because when you have cholesterol, the fat blocks the arteries so that the blood is not able to pump properly. Plaque is formed inside your arteries. It narrows the arteries so that the blood is not able to pump properly. So in the process of your heart trying to pump, you start developing pressure in and outside the arteries. So you can either have low or high blood pressure. So you keep those lifestyle diseases away. The other thing you can get is diabetes when you are not controlling your weight. When you are overweight, you are prone to diabetes. And that is a very serious issue because diabetes also goes on to leads to kidney problems and so many other things. The other problem you can get with weight is cardiovascular diseases, heart disease, although high cholesterol is one of them, heart disease, heart attack, all those things, they are related to weight. Then the other thing that can help when you lose weight is you maintain a healthy sexual life. I don't know if people know this, but this one is very important because when you are unable to move, when you are too heavy, those things will be, you get yourself into problems and you're not able to be active in life as you'd like to be. The other benefit is energy. You get more energy when you lose weight because now you are lighter, you can move around, you're able to do more things than normal. When you go to sleep, you sleep better. You don't have to turn from side to side. And you know, some people snore because of their weight. They sleep on one side, they are turning on the other side, and then they snoring, and so on and so forth. So it gives you better sleep. And better sleep gives you rest, which we actually need on a daily basis. So you get more focus. You get more focus and concentration. You're able to focus on things and you're able to concentrate on what you are doing. And then they increase circulation. When the body, your heart pumps blood, the blood circulates very well in your system. So losing weight is key, and it's very, very important that you work on our weight. Now, like I said, when you prepare to lose weight, you must work on your body mass index. It's called BMI. It's not a sure way of telling you how to lose weight, but it will give you an indication of your status. This is calculated by dividing your weight in kilos with your height in meters squared. You take your weight in kilos and you divide it with your height in meters squared. So if you get a factor of 18.5, under 18.5, it means you are underweight. And underweight is as serious as overweight, maybe even more serious. This is where you get a woman who is underweight cannot conceive, that's infertility. There are so many, they miscarry, and so on and so forth. Then you are liable to get many other infections. Underweight is very, very, very serious. So you must know your ideal weight so that you don't stay underweight. Don't say my ideal weight is this, and you have not calculated your BMI. You must know exactly where you are. Normal weight is between 18.5 to about 24 or 24.9, sorry. And then overweight is over 25. If you find that your BMI is 25 and over, up to 30, you are overweight. This is a way serious thing. And this I think we also call it pre-diabetes because you are opening yourself up to diabetes and other diseases. Then if you are 30 and above, then definitely you are obese. There's clinical obese and there's severe obesity. This is very, very serious, and you need to take that you don't get there. This is definitely a ticket to the lifestyle diseases that we talked about. So note that bodybuilders have a higher BMI, which does not make them obese. Actually, bodybuilders, when you train your muscle, even yourself, when you train your muscle, your BMI can be high, but it's because your muscles have been retained and they are toned. So you find that you have a high BMI. The other thing you can do, number two, still on number one, you can have your fat level checked by the doctor through a blood sample. Then you know how much fat you have in your system. It will help you also to know how to lose weight. The other thing is in preparing to lose weight, you take measurements on the widest part of your waist, hips, and bust. So weight loss will show in inches lost. For example, in our system, when you must have a tape measure. You take your measurement for the arms, for the waist, the widest part of your waist, the hips, the bust, and the thighs. You take that and you record that. You record that in a weight loss tracker. There's a weight loss tracker that we can share some other time that you record your measurements in. So when you do that, then you are now sure that you are able to, you know where you are. Losing inches is more important than losing weight, because when you check that you have lost 2 kilos, and then you check that and you have lost no inches, it means something is wrong. But if you see that you have lost even a small percentage of inches, it means the fat is going and the muscle is coming out. So inches are very, very important. Then number 3, choose the weight programs you want to follow, understand it, what it entails. If it means shopping, you do the shopping for the foods required. For example, what I did when I was doing my weight loss, I really studied and I understood about grains. That was my first time to hear when I joined Neolife, to hear about whole grains. So I went and shopped. And then you throw away all the things that can make you get tempted. The chocolates, the cakes, the sausages. Even if you have to eat a sausage, let it be once in a very long while. So you go and do your shopping so that you have something handy to eat anytime you feel hungry, so that you don't snack on the wrong things. You can snack on fruits. You can snack on raw vegetables like carrots. You can snack on nuts and seeds. Nuts are very, very good. Actually, they give you a feeling of satiety, and they have the good fats. Nuts have the good fats, like macadamia nuts or the mixture of nuts. Then the other thing you need to do is get an accountability partner, or you buddy up. We call it buddy up. Get somebody to go the journey with you, or somebody to who can be checking up on you. This is very, very important, because when somebody is checking up on you, that feeling of you have to report to someone helps you to work, and it really gets you going. So it's very, very important when you have an accountability partner. And like I said, the weight loss is in your mind. It is not in other things. So if it is not in your mind, you will not be able to do. Even when you have an accountability partner, they may even get tired of reminding you. But when you have it firmly in your mind, you are going to find that if it's exercise, you are okay. If it's the meals, you are not doing the wrong things. If it's sleep, you are sleeping well, and so on and so forth. Then, of course, plan to sleep 6 to 8 hours per day. This is very, very, very important. You need to rest, because our health depends on exercise, rest, and diet. Exercise 3 to 4 times a week. And you don't actually have to go to the gym. You can do home exercises. You can skip rope. You can walk. You can run. You can swim. You don't really have to do so much, but you can just move. Or even when you're going to work and you are driving, you can park a few meters away, or you park and then you take the stairs. Avoid taking the lifts. That's also part of the exercise. And when you are at work, don't sit the whole day. Stand and walk around. Go collect your water. So go and take your water outside, so that as you take a walk, then you come back, take a few minutes. Don't sit the whole day. It's not very, very unhealthy. So for resting, I said 6 to 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours a day. And you really need that. That one is very, very important. And I think the way we put an alarm for waking up, we should put an alarm for sleeping. So decide which hour you're going to be sleeping. Then if it's 10, put the alarm for 10, and then you switch off your phone, or you put on silent if you are a doctor, unless you are a doctor, and then you sleep, so that you're able to get enough rest. And then now you have to check the diet. And diet is what we eat. Nutrition is what we get from the diet. So for example, if you take a soda, a Coca-Cola, that is diet. What has it given you? Nothing, because it only gives you sugar and color and the other additives. It does not give you nutrition. So we need to identify the food we are eating, so that we eat the right things. And the dietary facts that we have are 95% of people eat foods that lack nutrients. For example, that diet Coke, the Coke I mentioned, burgers, chips, and so on and so forth. 95% eat those foods. Then 75% deliberately eat the wrong foods. You go and buy chips and you eat knowing it is wrong, and you actually eat, or cake, and you eat every day. Okay, once in a while, maybe you could be tempted, or it happens that you have to, but if you are serious with your weight loss, you don't go back to it. You have to leave it. You have to work away, find a way of leaving it. I see 2 hands up. I don't know what is the problem. Fred, can you find out what's the problem? Galaxy A12 and Hortensia and Dimo, they have their hands up.
I think they have questions, but we'll take them later.
Okay, sawa. All right, so those are the dietary facts. So we have a solution at Neolife. Neolife International is a US-based company that manufactures products in various ranges. We have healthcare, skin and personal care. We have home care. We have got herbals, and we've got a farm care product called Supergrow. The healthcare range teaches us how to eat well and to incorporate very well-researched supplements that are based in nature and backed by science. That's why we are here today. Our weight loss program called GR2 is a well-researched program that gives us an option and allows us to eat 5 meals daily while losing weight. You eat 5 meals in a day. I normally, when I'm talking to my clients, I tell them, you'll be eating 5 times a day. And then they ask me, then how am I going to lose weight? I tell them, we will show you how. And the 5 times means that in the morning, you eat one of our products, which is called a shake. And then at 10, you take a snack. Lunch, you take the shake. At 4, you take a snack. And in the evening, you have your normal meal. And of course, we advise when you're having your normal meal, have very little starch, a lot of vegetables and protein, good protein. And for protein, we advocate for white meat, which is either fish or chicken. And then to understand the program, you start from the beginning, how we are supposed to eat to remain healthy. You must understand from the beginning. Don't just start without knowing what you are doing. And then every day you're asking, what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to understand it. There are booklets, you read them, and then you understand. So poor eating habits all over the world have ensured that lifestyle diseases are the leading causes of death today, confirmed by scientific research. This is scientific that chronic diseases have been on the rise, and that prediction that was there, that by 2020, chronic diseases will account for almost 3 out of every 4 deaths. I'm sure you can confirm. We are in 2022, and you can confirm that the diseases that are killing people are heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory diseases, and obesity. And all these are linked to weight, like I mentioned before. All these are linked to weight. If we adjust the way we eat, then it means that we are going to have a chance at life. So what do we do? The basis of a good nutrition, we have got the Neo-Life lifestyle pyramid that shows us how to eat. At the bottom, we find that we must do physical activity and weight management. Like I've just mentioned, is physical activity to lose the weight, and then you manage what you have lost. Your weight after you have lost some. And then we have said this one, you cannot get it in a bottle, you have to do it yourself. And then you're supposed to eat whole grains. What are whole grains? Whole grains are, what can I say? They are grains that have not been processed, just the way you remove them from the farm, like wheat, rice, soya. So you're supposed to eat before they are processed or refined. Then you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, and then you eat a bit of proteins, and then a bit of fats and sugars. You find that fruits and vegetables, we leave them for children and the sick people, yet we all need them. All fruits and all colors, all different colors of fruits and vegetables have different benefits to our body. The yellows, the reds, the greens, all of them, they have a difference. So you need to eat a mixture. Actually, we are told eat between 5 to 14 servings of fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. And of course, this is not possible because it means you still eating the whole day. Then that's why we have solutions for that. And then for protein, we are supposed to eat white meat, and like I said, and fats and sugars, we eat a bit of it. But what happens, we overturn the pyramid and we eat the other way around. You can see the way that gentleman is. He's eating burger with chips and I think Coke or something. I don't know, there is a Coke. So you find that he has overturned the pyramid upside down. The pyramid is upside down. So it means there is minimal physical activity, and so somebody is overweight. Then there are no whole grains. You can see in that food. Fruits and vegetables, not there. Protein, there is a burger there, and that's of course is beef. And then fats and sugars. The bottle of soda you see there gives you about 13 teaspoons of sugar. Imagine, you're taking 13 teaspoons of sugar and you're taking colors and additives in your system. Again, the burger is made from white bread, white flour, as you can see, and that is also sugar. Anything refined is turned into sugar and stored in your system. That is what gives you the weight. So all of what you can see this gentleman very happy eating is added sugar into the system. So you find that we eat the wrong way completely. Now, sorry. This company was started by Jerry Brassfield, who at the age of 19 in 1958 started the company. When he was growing up, he had asthma, and asthma is one of those problems that don't have treatment. So his mother gave him supplements and he was able to get well, and he decided to share this with the rest of the world. So that's how now, through network marketing, we are able to get this information, and we're able to benefit from years and years. Today, he's a very healthy gentleman doing very well in California, doing extremely well. You will not believe his age. Then Our products are based in nature, like I mentioned, and backed by science. We've got a scientific advisory board that goes through all the products one by one. They do the research, they the contract farmers to plant the grains, they harvest technologically, and they package them properly. That's why you find that we have got very, very high quality products. We are actually very far ahead of other companies, and very few companies have got a scientific advisory board. This board was started by Dr. Arthur First, who was the father of oral chemotherapy. He's late. And for people who don't believe, they can Google and read about Dr. Arthur First. He's a Nobel Peace Prize winner in toxicology. He was a toxicologist. So we are very, very proud of this board because it gives us assurance of the products. Even when we recommend to people, we have got the assurance that they have been well tested and we are safe. Okay, then so the solution to our upside down pyramid, we've got a product called ProVitality. And ProVitality is made from our basic 4 supplements. The first supplement is called Tree and Nen, which is actually the first product that was done in 1958 by Neolife. And it is made of wheat, soya, and rice. It contains the wheat, soya, and rice oils called the lipids and cereals, which are extracted without heat. They are cold pressed and extracted. They are placed in a capsule. And then when you eat 1 or 2 or 3 per day, you've actually eaten your whole grains for that day. This is a very, very important supplement. There are some people who don't go to the loo. This is a product that helps with that. There are some people who have fatigue like I had. This is a product that really, really helped me. When you when you give to a patient, when you give to a customer, they will normally call and ask, what did you give me? Because the energy that comes back is enormous. So these are very, very important supplement. For children, we have, it's called Vita Squares, based on the same healthy food pyramid, but it is in a form of a tablet, and it is sweetened to allow the children to eat with the fruit sugar, not with the normal refined sugar. So that is our number 1 supplement. Then we have got the next supplement, which now takes care of the fruits and vegetables. It's called carotenoid complex, which took about 15 years to research and about 7 years to make. And it's a wonder product. We have a patent on it. Nobody can make this product anywhere in the world. It boosts your immunity by that 7% in 20 days. It is good for the eyesight. It is good for joints. It is anti-aging. It is good for the heart. And basically, this is a product you cannot afford to be without. So when you have these problems, like we've heard about a lot about COVID-19 or other problems, and you are on this product, you are good to go. For children, it's called VitaGuard. And for VitaGuard, it has been added, fortified with other vitamins, because we don't want to give the small ones a lot of things. That's from about a year, maybe to about 9 years old. So it's called VitaGuard. It's very good for children. You never find those colds and sore throats, tonsillitis, and so on and so forth. And even when they contract a cold, they'll just go through it very smoothly because the immunity is quite high. Then we've got omega-3 salmon oil. This is a fantastic salmon oil product, omega-3 product, sourced from salmon oil fish, which is found in the cold waters of the Atlantic. It is very, very well researched. It doesn't have any contaminants. It's been very well screened by our scientific advisory board. Again, it is not cooked. It is cold pressed from the flesh of the fish. So the salmon fish is brought and then it's pressed out, and the oil is put in the capsule and you're given. So if you take again 1, 2, or 3, you are good to go for the protein part, for the fats part. And this salmon oil, omega salmon oil, is very, very good for the heart. It clears the cholesterol completely. This is one of the products that really, really helped me when I was working on my cholesterol levels, plus others like garlic. It's a wonderful product. It is anti-inflammatory. You don't need to buy painkillers when you have got omega-3 salmon oil plus. It is good for the joints. It will help you with the pain of the joints. It is good for the heart, like I said, clearing the cholesterol and keeping the heart healthy. It is also brain food. It is very good for the brain. And it is very good, especially for expectant mothers. When the baby is growing in the womb, the brain will develop very well when you are on omega-3. So we recommend to pregnant ladies to take the omega-3. It's very, very, very good product. And like I said, these products are very well researched. They have no contaminants. Then we've got a multi-mineral, multivitamin product that actually is a blend of multivitamins and minerals that we actually need. So a combination of the four will help you bridge the gap between how you've been eating and what you're supposed to eat. So it turns the pyramid the right side up. And now you start feeling good. So when you are on the ProVitality pack, your energy is back, you're feeling energized, you're very active, you are glowing, even your business you're able to do all your things properly without any problems. So that is our number one solution. And for weight loss, this is where we start. So when you start here with this ProVitality, it will give you all the benefits we've mentioned. So when you are overweight, definitely you've got some problem with the cholesterol, you'll have some problems with fatigue, and this will start clearing as you go on. This is our basic supplements that you need to start with at all times. Then, these are the benefits of ProVitality. It will give you abundant energy. It will give you a powerful antioxidant protection. It will give you lifelong health. It gives you optimum immune strength. Health. These ones I already mentioned. And the one thing I didn't mention about the TNN, it allows the cell. It works on the cell wall of our cells. We have got about 73 trillion cells, so that your cell is able to absorb the nutrients and allowing the weight to go out. So you are feeling healthy all the time. So those are the benefits of ProVitality. Then we come to the second one, which is the shake. This is our protein shake. Now, this is the one that now replaces a meal when you're doing your weight loss. It is based on the glycemic response, means it is controlled. The sugar is controlled. If you look at down there, there is a graph you can see there with a blue and red line. The blue one is the normal glycemic control zone. That's how your sugar should be in your blood. But when we are eating wrongly, the sugar will go up, and then you will find the body will bring the insulin, which will lower the sugar down, and then the sugar goes again too much down. You feel hungry, you eat again, the insulin comes, and then you develop what we call a roller coaster. A roller coaster. And within this, when the sugar is up, that's when fat is stored. Anything extra is stored. Anything extra is stored. You find that you're going to store a lot of sugar, and this is also where diabetes also starts to begin. And also the pancreas that supplies the insulin can pack up because it is being overworked, and also it may malfunction. You know, there are those medical problems, and then the body is not able to produce enough insulin. So if you're eating wrongly and the body is not giving you enough insulin, definitely you go into diabetes, you'll go into weight, and so on and so forth. So this is our fantastic product that helps you to control the sugar within those ranges. This product is very, very good for diabetics. It helps them to remain full because it's a meal replacement. It also helps them to control the sugar. So when you're losing the weight, when we say you eat, you miss 2 meals in a day, but by missing 2 meals, it means the meal you are missing, you are going to use a shake. For example, you miss breakfast and you take a glass of your shake with your ProVitality. That is in the morning. Then at 10 a.m., you eat a healthy snack. At lunchtime, you repeat the meal replacement. Then at 4 o'clock, you eat a snack, a healthy snack. But in the evening now, you take your normal meal. And then what I said before is that in a normal meal, you must eat a balanced diet, a balanced meal, which means you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, some protein, and very, very little ugali, or rather starch. You should be able to control your ugali, eat more of fruits and vegetables, and also eat at the right time. Avoid eating at night, avoid eating after 7, because if you eat late at night, the food will not be digested and it will just be stored. And your body is very good at storing. Whenever it gets a chance, it will just store. So this is a very, very important product. And it's also very good for children. For children, we've got a product called NutriShake. It helps them also as they grow, for growth and development. Then we have got, just a moment. We have got a Neolife tea. This is our herbal tea. This is a herbal blend made of green tea and several herbs, which are there to give you fiber, to give you energy, and to give you focus. It gives you a delicious and refreshing natural energy and the boosts within your life. You get really good energy. When you take this tea during the day, as you're working, you not even realize how the days go. You can sip it throughout the day, but when you're doing weight loss, you take it at 10 and you take it at 4. When you're doing on your weight loss program. But if you're able to take it during the day continuously, it really, really helps with your energy throughout the day. These are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful products. You can take it either cold or hot, and it's very, very naturally sweetened with honey. It's a very wonderful product. So it will give you a feeling of fullness, and you are able to control your appetite. So this is the way to go. You can see there, that's a lady. I think I used to look like the number 1 on the left. When I used to enter into a matatu, and because I knew I must sleep, I would place my handbag on my tummy so that it doesn't get snatched and I go to sleep. I just sleep completely. So I'm not telling you where I am right now, but I'm working on it. And it's really, really nice to know that we have got a solution and we've got something that can help us to move along. Okay, so other products that we can use for weight loss, we've got fiber tablets, which I don't have on the screen right now. And fiber tablets are also very, very important. They give you a feeling of fullness. When you take your fiber tablets, they give you a feeling of fullness. You are able to control your appetite. It also supports optimal intestinal function. And also it mops up the sugar. It's also very good for mopping up sugar in your stomach. So it's also very, very good for diabetes. So fiber tablets are key. You can add on top of the first 3, or if you're not, or you can, if you're just supplementing, you can supplement. You take like two times 3 or 2 times 4 in a day. It's a very good product. Then we've got Amiton, which is a muscle toner. Amiton is a protein, and it helps you to tone the muscle. So you take it like 3 hours or so before you go to bed, and it works as you sleep, and it must be on an empty stomach. So you eat early so that by the time you go to bed, the stomach is empty. The food has gone down for digestion and absorption. So you take the Amiton, and it works as you sleep. And it is very, very good also for men, if I can mention. It helps in sperm count. There are some men who have a problem with sperm count. It helps with that. So Amiton is a very, very, very good product for that. Then we have also botanical balance, which is also very, very good for control of sugar. Of course, it is very good for diabetes, but when you are obese or you are overweight, you are in that pre-diabetic stage. So when you incorporate botanical balance in your weight loss program, it will do wonders for you. And it's really, really a good product. So I would say that when you use these products and you have the right frame of mind, you are able to lose weight comfortably and well, healthy, and you remain healthy. Now, besides these products, we've got a business behind these products. And I don't know whether I want to go into this, but the person who invited you will tell you how this business is done. And by using these products, by sharing the products, using the products, sharing the opportunity with people, and then people come and join us. And the part of the benefits, besides the money, you get personal growth, you get leadership development, you get international travel, you retire healthy and active, you build lasting relationships and earn residual income. If I can add on my story there, I have retired from the government. I'm working on a contract for a parastatal. I was called back. And I can tell you, when I knew I was retiring, I didn't panic, because I knew even if I'm not able to start anything, I have got a business that I can rely on. So this business has been giving me some additional income as I work my business, and I keep introducing people and also showing people the products. From the products, you make profits, and then from the building your network, you make benefits. You get bonuses. So I want to stop there and then leave the business part to the person who invited you. They can be able to tell you more about it. And for any questions, I think Fred will guide us on what to do. Otherwise, it's been nice talking to you. I really appreciate your attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Joyce. That was powerful, very, very powerful. You brought it out so nicely. Let me ask you, Joyce, for purposes of maybe those who may have come in a bit late. So yes. Approximately how many kilos did you lose when you undertook the program?
At first, I lost 19. I lost 19. And then as I go on, last year, I also lost 5. And this year, I have lost 2.
Wow.
So I'm still going down, yeah. I'm still going down.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Yes.
That
yes.
tells
but
you
the energy level is amazing. Mm-hmm. I work with very young people. Last week was my 63rd birthday. And I bought them a cake and they were saying, no, you can't be. And they were saying, no, you can't. Even the boss said, no, you can't. And I'm very, very happy because I'm able to do what they are doing. I'm able to supervise them without any problems. My mind is sharp and I feel good.
Fantastic, fantastic. There you have it, guys. That was Joyce, a true life story, the benefits of these products, what these products can do for you. Maybe Joyce, you can stop the screen share.
Yes.
So we've come to the end of our session for today, but I believe that you have been able to learn quite a bit. And like we always say, share this information with somebody. Don't keep it to yourself. Join us in this venture of making the world a healthy and a happier place. For those who are interested in the money side of it, you can make money out of this business. You can have an excellent lifestyle. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, we'll be having a presentation via Zoom where you can be able to learn more about the business side of it. Otherwise, this recording will be available later today, so you can be able to share it with a friend and thereby pass the knowledge down. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Joyce. See you again next Sunday when we meet on another topic on health. Thank you and good evening.
Very much. Bye. Bye, everybody.